A narcissistic mother and a narcissistic father have something in common. And sometimes this even happens with narcissistic spouses. The thing is that you know already probably that they demand 150% loyalty. But also they demand to know what's going on inside you. Have you ever experienced that something happened in your life emotionally and you wanted to not tell your parent, but you actually felt guilty for not telling them? Like, it feels like you owe them to tell them, like you have a duty to share whatever is inside you with them. This is very toxic. The narcissistic parent is very often emotionally invasive. That means that if you are keeping things to yourself emotionally, you feel like you're cheating them or you're holding out on sharing with them. This is a very important thing to work with when you are working to heal from emotional abuse. Whew, it's hot here in the sun, it's very nice. I'm in Vancouver Island out on what's called the Canyon View Trail, and it's very, very beautiful. And it's also very sunny. I think it's maybe 30 degrees, maybe 27, 30 degrees Celsius today. So this is a very important point when you're healing from narcissistic abuse, especially if you have a narcissistic parent. And that is to remember you do not owe them to share anything about you. My father wanted to know everything about me and everything about my relationships. He even wanted me to tell him how the sex was with my boyfriends, what they said, how they addressed, what they called me, how they talked to me, what they said about me. He was like interrogating me, and I felt that I couldn't set a boundary and say no. I tried a few times, and he said, "Come on, I'm your father. I mean, come on. You're supposed to share everything with your parents. I'm the one who loves you more than anyone in the whole world. So you should share this with me." And this is a very, very important thing to remember. You owe them nothing. You don't owe your narcissistic parent to share anything with them. You are allowed to say, you know what? That's private. I don't want to share it. And they can go, "What? Why don't you want to share it? Why do you want to keep it to yourself? Is it because it's about me?" They might go off on a tangent and be upset and angry with you. Just stand your ground. Don't try to explain. Explaining will fix nothing. It will change nothing. They will feel offended when you start to not share your own life with them, but just hold on and keep repeating, you know, this is private. This is my private life. I don't like to share it. You don't have to say, "I don't want to share it with you." You can just say, "I don't want to share it." And they might say, "Well, you share it with your best friend, don't you? I'm sort of like your best friend. I should be, since I'm your parent." And just repeat what you already said. It's private. I don't want to share it. Don't start to explain the difference between them and your best friend, because they will just use that to further dig into your arguments and try to persuade you to share. So don't start arguing with them. When a narcissist wants you to argue with them, when they are baiting you, casting out bait to make you try and defend yourself or explain yourself or explain something to them, that is baiting. And it's just because they want more. They want to dig deeper in with their sharp teeth. Don't do it. Don't let them. So just hold on to, you know what? It's private. I don't want to share it. And you don't have to be angry. "Listen, don't you understand? It's private. I don't want to share it." Don't go there. That's not gonna that's not gonna help you at all. Just keep repeating, you know what? It's private. I don't want to share it. And let them be angry. You are not responsible for them being angry. Just hang on to your boundary. This is private. I don't want to share it. Yeah? this is one way to deal with the emotional invasion that narcissistic parents exhort. Is that the right word? They exhort it? No, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Anyway, that the behavior they display of being emotionally invasive, this is one way of dealing with it. So take good care of you, and remember to share and subscribe, and see you soon again. Bye.